You want to say first and foremost, it says, our Hashem Yahushai, double honors to the apostles, the elders who rule well a great milestone. Salutation to all the Yakims out there who pushing this word in sincerity and truth. Shalom. This evening we brought a little lesson showing that the laws of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai still stand. Right? So we get Matthew 5.
In Matthew 5, verse 17. He said, think not that I am come to destroy the law.
Yeah, so he said, think not. So, think not. I mean, think not to come to destroy the law. Right?
Or the prophets. I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill.
Yeah, so he said, think not. So he didn't destroy the law. So where they get the problem? They're in truth, you know. So we get Zechariah 9:9, so we can see.
Yeah, this is Zechariah chapter 9 verse 9. He said, rejoice greatly, O daughter of Zion. Shout, O daughter of Jerusalem. Behold, thy king cometh unto thee. He is just and having salvation, lowly and riding upon an ass, and upon a foal of an ass.
Yeah, so he said he come to destroy, he come to fulfill. So let me see if he fulfilled this law here, what Zechariah speaks about. Go ahead.
This is Matthew 21, 25.
Yeah.
The baptism of John went
21, 1 to 5.
So that is Matthew 21, chapter verse 1. You see, and when they drew near unto Jerusalem and were come to Bethphage unto the Mount of Olives, then sent Yahushua 2 disciples, saying unto them, go into the village over against you, and straightway he shall find an ass tied, and a colt with her. Loose them and bring them unto me. And if any man say aught unto you, he shall say, the Lord had need of them, and straightway he will send them. Verse 4, he said, all this was done that it might be fulfilled, which was spoken by the prophet, saying,
yeah, so Yahushua telling the disciples, all this gotta be fulfilled. What was spoken by the prophet Zechariah? Go ahead.
tell he the daughter of Zion, behold, thy king cometh unto thee, meek and sitting upon an ass, and a colt, the foal of an ass.
Yeah, so the Messiah fulfilled the prophecy. Right? So we can pull up again. Yeah, we can bring the precept verse again. Luke 24, 44.
This is Luke chapter 24, verse 44. And he said unto them, here are the words which I spake unto you while I was yet with you, that all things must be fulfilled which were written in the law of Moses.
Yeah, in the law of Moses. So some of these so-called Christians now, they saying the law done away with, and now they don't deal with the Old Testament.
Come on.
Right, so bring the back one tab there again, huh?
This is Luke 24, 44. And he said unto them, these are the words which I spake unto you while I was yet with you, that all things must be fulfilled which were written in the law of Moses, and in the prophets, and in the Psalms concerning me.
Yeah, and all things are fulfilled yet in the Old Testament. So how you could done with the Old Testament?
Can.
When all things even fulfilled yet in the Old Testament. Right? So we got Second Kings 17 and 37.
Yeah, 2 Kings 17, 37.
Yeah.
This is 2 Kings chapter 17 verse 37. He said, and the statutes and the ordinances and the law and the commandment which he wrote for you, Salaki, ye shall observe to do forevermore.
For what?
Forevermore.
Forevermore. Forevermore. That quick piece of them, Malachi 3 and 6. Forevermore. Read about that again.
Yeah, this is 2 Kings chapter 17 verse 37. He said, and the statutes and the ordinances and the law and the commandment which he wrote for you, ye shall observe to do them forevermore.
Forevermore. Alright, Malachi 3 and 6.
This is Malachi 3 verse 6. He said, for I am Yahweh, I change not. Therefore his sons of Jacob are not consumed.
Yeah, the Most High changed not. If he said he lasts evermore, he lasts evermore.
Can.
Right?
Can.
Yeah. Give you Romans 7. Romans 7.
Yeah, this is Romans chapter 7 verse 7. He said, what shall we say then? Is the law sin? Yahweh forbid. Nay, I have not known sin, but by the law. For I had not known lust, except the law had said, thou shalt not covet.
Yeah, so the law still stands. That's how we could know that there's a sin, because the law said thou shalt not covet.
Can.
Can.
Right? Romans 5 and 13.
This is Romans chapter 5 verse 13. He said, for until the law, Salaki, for until the law sin was in the world, but sin is not imputed when there is no law.
Yeah, so then if they had no law, they wouldn't have no sin. That's why they got certain things you're not supposed to do, like eat swine, or unclean food, or go and live with another man's wife. There's certain things the Most High said that you're not supposed to do. Right? 4 John chapter 3, verse 3 and 5.
This is 1 John
Yeah, 3 and 4.
chapter 3.
No, 3 and 4.
This is 1 John chapter 3 verse 4. Whosoever committed sin transgresseth also the law. For sin is the transgression of the law.
Yeah, so when you break, when you saying that the law done away with, you transgressing.
Can.
You telling people that know what? They could break the law.
Can.
Right? They could break the law. So we go back to Matthew 5, and we can read for us. We back for 17.
Matthew 5, 17.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is Matthew chapter 5 verse 17. He said, think not that I am come to destroy the law or the prophets. I am not come to destroy but to fulfill.
Yeah.
He said, for verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass, one jot or one tittle shall no wise pass from the law.
Yes, he said, until you see heaven and earth pass. Right now we still see heaven and earth.
Can.
So how you can even say the law done away with? How we can even say we done away with the Old Testament when Yahweh Shai said I came and he followed the book? It's Hebrews 10 and 7. Right? And we still seeing the earth, we still seeing the heavens. Right? Read back 18 there.
He said, for verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass, one jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law till all be fulfilled.
Till all be fulfilled. Continue.
He said, whosoever therefore shall break one of these commandments and shall teach men so, he shall be called the least in the kingdom of heaven.
Yeah, and these pastors and these are the followers who telling people that the law done away with.
Can.
And the law stand. They're gonna be called least in the kingdom. Because they're teaching men so. Now we not under the law again, you can eat swine, just pray and bless. That's foolishness. Right? Go ahead.
He said, but whosoever shall do and teach them, the same shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven.
Yeah, whosoever do it and teach them. Said do it, I mean you gotta practice it.
Can.
And teach it so we're gonna be called great in the kingdom.
That's right.
Right? Yeah, even better to precept. Yeah.
Yeah, there's Matthew chapter 19 verse 16. He said, and behold, one came and said unto him, good master, what good thing shall I do that I may have eternal life? And he said unto him, why callest thou me good? There is none good but one, that is Yahweh. But if thou wilt enter into life, keep the commandments.
So yeah, keep the commandments. You know me, I'm back at the back of the brother.
John
14, 15. Yeah, you gotta keep the commandments if you want to enter life. You gotta keep these commandments.
Yeah. This is John chapter 14 verse 15. He said, if ye love me, keep my commandments.
Yeah. So the Father said, the Messiah said, if you love him, keep his commandments. Right? Yeah, 50. Yeah.
This is Romans chapter 4, verse 15. Because the law worketh wrath, for where no law is, there is no transgression.
Yeah, so if they had no law, they wouldn't have no transgression. This would be a lawless place. Right now it's a lawless place because people teaching that there is no law. That's why you can see man walking with man marrying man, woman and woman and all these things. People sleeping with animals. Because they have no law, so these things, there's lawlessness. Right? First Peter 2.
It's 1 Peter chapter 2 verse 1. Wherefore, laying aside all malice and all guile and hypocrisy and envies and all evil speakings. Right?
Yeah, so lay aside all these things the Most High against all these things. You know, all these things is transgressing whatever the Most High says. So you gotta lay aside these things. Read back again.
He said it's 1 Peter chapter 2 verse 1. He said, wherefore laying aside all malice and all guile and hypocrisies and envies and all evil speakings.
Yeah, so lay aside these things, the Most High against these things.
There's 2 John chapter 1 verse 6. He said, and this is love, that we walk after his commandments. This is the commandments, that as ye have heard from the beginning, ye should walk in it. So, you know, that you're saying that it's not done away with. Basically, the commandments which you heard from the beginning. Romans chapter 2 verse 12.
This is Romans chapter 2 verse 12. For as many as have sinned without the law shall be perished without the law.
Yeah, so them who say there is no law, they're going to be perished without law. Go ahead.
And as many as have sinned in the law shall be judged by the law.
Yeah, and them who sin in the law going to be judged by the law. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to see right. Yeah.
Sirach chapter 15 verse 20. He said, he had commanded no man to do wickedly, neither had he given any man license to sin.
Yeah, the Most High commanded by the wickedly. The last statutes and counted the Heavenly Father gave the children of Israel. They are righteous. Righteous laws given.
That's
Right, to govern our body, how to live holy up to Him. You know? Right, Proverbs 13 and 13. I know somebody get Proverbs 13 and 14.
This is Proverbs chapter 13 verse 13. Whoso despiseth the word shall be destroyed.
Exactly. So when you're out there feel doing something great, telling people that the Lord on the way with, and following your pastors them. You feel doing something great, read back that again.
He said, whoso despiseth the word shall be destroyed.
They're going to be destroyed. Because you're against the Holy One. They're going to be destroyed. Yeah, bring it out.
It's Proverbs chapter 28 verse 4. Said, they that forsake the law praise the wicked.
Yeah, they praise the wicked. When you can stand there boldly and proud and say that Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai Lord done away with. You wicked. Yeah, bring it again there.
He said, in Proverbs chapter 28 verse 4. He said, they that forsake the law praise the wicked, but such as keep the law contend with them.
Romans 3 and 31.
Romans 3:31. Yeah, he said, They went straight to the one. He said, do we then make void the law through faith? Yahweh forbid.
No. Yahweh said no. Go ahead.
He said, yeah, we establish the law.
We established the law. And we will read in 2 Kings 17:37. He said the law is forever. So we established the law. Right? Is which one it says? Roman? Not Roman. There's Roman 7. I want to say you have to be no one. Check it. Yeah, so we established the law. You know, the law is forever. Yeah. Yeah, bring another one there.
This is Romans chapter 7, verse 1. Know ye not, brethren, for I speak to them that know the law, how that the law had dominion over a man as long as he liveth.
Yeah, and this is the Negroes, the Latinos, and the natives. You know, as long as we live with this law of dominion over we. You know? So when we out there preaching against the word of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, destroy we ourselves. You know, because you're going against the king. And he's the destroyer. You know? Yeah, so we can bring second Ezra 14 and 15.
This is 2 Ezra chapter 14, verse 13. Now therefore, set thine house in order, and reprove thy people, comfort such of them as be in trouble, and now renounce corruption.
Yeah, this really the men to the Heavenly Father set up with doing. You know, he can set our house in order, and then we're going to reprove our people, tell them, yo, the law still stand. You know, the Heavenly Father land on our way, you know. And we can show them through the scripture, this is now our word, this is the word of the Heavenly Father. You know? So we're going to Proverbs 7 and 2.
This is Proverbs 7, verse 1. My son, keep my words, and lay up my commandments with thee.
Yeah, my son, keep my words. And what's the Heavenly Father words? The last statutes and commandments. These are the words he speaks unto us. Go ahead.
He said, keep my commandments and live, and my law as the apple of thine eye.
Yeah, keep the commandments and live. And the love, you have to live your eyes. You know? How many pieces of it? Give me Revelation 22 and 14.
22 and 14?
Yeah.
Is Revelation chapter 22, verse 14. He said, blessed are they that do his commandments.
Blessed are they that do his commandments. So where these pastors and these so-called followers get this garbage from the Lord on with it? Blessed are they that do his commandments. Yeah.
He said, blessed are they that do his commandments, that they may have right to the tree of life, and may enter in through the gates into the city.
Exactly. They're gonna find life when they do this commandment. You know? Yeah, so with that we always said this lesson was edifying.
Last piece up here, he said, this John 5:46, he said, for had he believed Moses, he would have believed me.
God.
He said, for he wrote of me. He said, but if he believe not his writing, how he shall believe in my words?
Son. So this is not believer. This is not believer Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorant of God Jesus Christ. You know, they're against the Messiah. Because you tell you plain in Romans 14 and 15, if you love me, keep my commandments. And you are breaking his commandments.
Even in 19, 17, he said they will enter into life. Keep his commandments.
Keep the commandments. So with that, we hope it was edifying to the brothers out there, you know. So to all the Akiams out there preaching the 1st century church, shalom.
Shalom.